Before we can really play the ukulele, we need to know which finger is which and where to place it on the ukulele. So let's start by talking about your fingers. When we're playing the ukulele, your thumb is called a thumb, not a finger. And we have 4 fingers in our hand. We have finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4. You want to make sure that you have those straight so that when I tell you to put a certain finger on your ukulele, you know which one is which. Quiz yourself really quick. Which finger is 1? Which finger is 2, 3, and 4? Show me finger 2, 4, 3, and 1. Now your left hand is going to be pressing down on the strings at certain places, and so we need to know which string is which as well. Usually ukulele players are going to number from the bottom to the top. String 1, 2, 3, and 4. This can be a little confusing because when we do our tuning, we're usually going from the top down. But if I say string 4, you're actually talking about the top string, the one that you start the tuning with. So let's practice. Put finger 1 on string 1, on string 2, 3, and 4. Put finger 3 on string 2. Put finger 4 on string 1. Put finger 4 on string 4. Now when you press down on the strings, it's important you use the fingertip as much as possible instead of the fleshy part of your finger. The fleshy part of your finger just isn't as strong and you're not going to be able to press down the string as well. The other problem with using the fleshy part of your finger is that when you press on the second string, for instance, you might accidentally touch the first string with the edge of your finger and prevent the first string from actually being able to vibrate. So use the fingertip, and the fingertip is going to be the strongest part. Since you're using your fingertips to press down, it's really helpful to keep your fingernails trimmed on your left hand when you're playing the ukulele. The next thing we need to talk about is the frets. If I tell you to take your first finger and touch string 1, there's different places you can place your finger. Each metal bar is called a fret, F-R-E-T. And we don't want to press our finger on the fret bar itself, but in between the metal frets. And so if I tell you to press on fret 1, you're going to place your finger here. If I say press fret 2, you'll put it here, fret 3, and so on. Remember to keep your thumb on top of the neck of the ukulele facing forward. We also don't want to tuck your other fingers behind the neck when you're pressing down, but keep those in front so that it's really easy to use them as well. So let's practice. Take finger 1, put it on string 1 on the 4th fret. Take finger 3 and place it on the 2nd string on the 5th fret. Take finger 1 and place it on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. Make sure you're using your fingertip. When you get to more advanced playing, it can be helpful to realize that there are markers on the fretboard at certain places on your instrument so that you don't have to count all of the frets all the way up the board. I have one on fret 5, one on 7, and one on fret 10. Some ukuleles will also have those markers on the edge of the neck. Now you know your way around the ukulele, it's going to be a lot easier to play. Remember, finger 1, 2, 3, and 4, we'll call this a thumb. Remember, string 1, 2, 3, and 4, counting from the bottom up. And remember, the frets are in between the middle bars, fret 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Hope that helps you get off to a great start on your ukulele.